Now with 100% more ducks. Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm on the FTOG.net server playing Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved Expert Mode. Wacha wacha cha. Yep, got my nice Sword of the Wyvern here for chopping up things. Making some more resonant energy, the cells back there, frames, that's what it is, resonant frames. And got a little graffiti. Yep, Herobrine was here, tagged my painter. Earlier, my alloy smelter had been tagged, but that's not what we're doing today. We're gonna kill mobs. Oh, I just broke some glass. Let's not have flowing cobalt around here. I think that would be bad. Alright, quick little repair job. Hey, stop. Right there. That's not where it wanted to go. Alright, well, I am going to fix this disastrous job and be right back. You did not see anything. So, what we're going to do today? Today we're going to do a lot of good stuff. Let me grab my inventory here. Fused quartz, conveyor belts, mob grinder. I also have an energetic infuser and an autonomous activator. And let's go ahead and pick up some stuff over here. Let's see, I don't really need this here anymore. So, let's go down. I wonder, can I... Oh, unhover. Can I get the mob essence out of here? I don't know, but let's go ahead. No, I want here. Here. I want... That's energy. I want to extract. Is that extracting? Oh, it is. Oh, good, good, because I don't want to actually be losing any of the mob essence that I have here. So let's... You will insert only. Let's extract from you. Alrighty, I think you are empty. Yeah, you're empty too. So all the pipes just changed. Perfect. Alrighty, so I am... Oh, I actually want this one. That's the mob grinder, and that just went into the the vacuum hopper and went into the system. Let's see. There it is. Up. I do want my auto spawner. Come with me. So you will go there. And let's go grab that other grinder. Alrighty. So, off to the energy space. And over here, the UU matter's been grinding away just nicely. But yeah, I figured I've got this space up here. Hey, mobs are not supposed to be in here. Death from above! So, the idea is to allow stuff to die and... Okay, no, I want... Okay, I'm gonna need to put some stuff behind this, so... One there, one there. Let's fly up. There... Okay, so the mob grinder... Go away, go away, go away. I want to put right here, because if we take a quick look, yep, see there's facing in, which is what I wanted to do. And since this has such a huge area, being down below there is not a problem. So let's go ahead and close that up. And then this, I'm going to have the regular mob grinder here. And that's exactly backwards. So that's not what I want. So let's put you right there. Perfect. Get a little bit more access into here. Fine. I'm breaking things all over the place. Okay, and then the other one I want to do, the autonomous activator, and that I believe... Why am I... Autonomous activator, not stone. Yes, see that's facing in. Alrighty, so that is what I am looking for. And that gives me a chance to use the mob grinder here, or I can use this grinder here, because this one will give me items and experience. This boy will give me items and mob essence, and this one will give me different sort of items. Like if I stick my Sword of the Wyvern in there, it will get me mob souls because I've got Reaper 5 on this. So this is a way of grinding through mobs in here to get me the mob souls that I want. So I need to do some hooking up. I've got this energetic infuser because the idea is once this is my weapon is broken. Let's rotate you. Not broken, but out of power. Then I want to be able to repair it. So I'm going to send it out when it has too little power, maybe like 25%, and then send it back in once it's fully charged, and then it'll continue to kill. And that way I could stick in all sorts of stuff. Sword of the Wyvern, if I have any cleaver or anything like that, that would work in there too, as long as it's one of those cleavers that generates a lot, or is using RF instead of just regular durability. And this is the center. Yep. There. Just use the TLAR method. What's the TLAR, you ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. TLAR stands for That Looks About Right. And that looks about right there. So I'm going to put the grinder here. Yeah, up just a little bit. I'm going to run some conduits through here. All right, so that will let me spawn stuff in here on demand. And then up above, I'm going to have other places for other spawners that I'm going to push in to here where the big grinder and whatnot can chew them up. But I think for right now, I need to go ahead and lay down some conveyor belts to, one, set up where the mobs are going to go, and two, to stop mobs from spawning in here, because they will not spawn on conveyor belts. Let's set this like this, and you like that. All right. It's not 100% symmetrical, but you know, who cares? Not me. I've made a pretty good bit of progress. I need to build one extra thing here, and then I think I'm pretty much done. This is the chargeable item filter. It filters chargeable items based on how much RF they have stored, like, say, my Sword of the Wyvern. Paper and one of these conduit probes, and they're not that hard to make. Probe. You got some electrical steel, an energy conduit, the 640, some stained glass or any sort of panes, redstone comparator, silicon, and an insulated redstone circuit. Or you find it in a treasure chest like I did. So that's what I've got. I'm going to grab that. You go away. Let's zip over and I'll show you what I've done. And I should really not talk while I'm jumping through the dimensions. All right, so this is fairly well configured right now, and oh yes, that is an issue when I need to have, okay, so here, let's turn that grinding off. Why are you being punched? You shouldn't be being punched. Anyway, let's come over here and he'll get mad and come heading my way. Or I'll just shoot him where he stands. I'm okay with that. So, stuff and junk done. So everything's got the conveyor belts in place, and I hit them with glowstone so they're extra fast. That is a conduit cover underneath that one, so I could configure things. And I have my draconic running here. There's my MFR, and there's my autonomous activator, which should be currently off. Let's triple check. Yep. See, that's off because it's not going thumpa back and forth. So, what I have, let's first let's handle the conduit here. The autonomous activator. If I toss in my sword, then it instantly wants to send it through here into the energy infuser, which is not exactly what I want. What I want is for this to let's see. If it is less than 25%, which is as low as this goes, I don't want to hit 0. I don't want to take too much time, you know. Let's do less than half. If it's less than half, then it will go ahead and snag it out of the autonomous activator and send it into the energetic infuser where it'll shove it full of energy and back it goes. So let's toss that right there. I'm doing left click, which should be the attack. And I'm saying first slot only and aim low. It really doesn't matter where it's aiming, not sneaking. It is set up to be enabled with a low signal. And I've got all sorts of stuff going on here hiding behind this conduit facade. So down here, the auto spawner is up there, and this is doing something very similar to what Brink has done. Let's see, I'm not going to right click because I'm going to knock things off, but let me grab a conduit, because if I right click with a conduit, it's not nearly as bad as if it is when I right click with a wrench and I disable stuff, and that really is bad. Alrighty, back with some fluid conduits. So now if I reach way up there and right click, alright, so up here I've got 4 different types of conduits in here, and that's one of the reasons why I love the Ender IO. I have 4 things and 3 things packed into a single little block area, which is really good. I love dense. So my item conduit, in and out, it inserts on the purple channel and it extracts on the blue channel if there is a signal. That's important. The fluid is inserting only. That gives the mob essence that it needs to spawn. The rednet cable is doing a green signal and a strong signal at that. And remember back here, here's the green signal. If the green signal comes in, that's an active red signal. It sends out on the blue channel. And then power, it's just getting power. So that's coming down here. I've got in out on this drum, but it just occurred to me that I need to move the mob essence from here up to my grinder. So I need one more here and right there. Alright, so let's go ahead and set the essence out and auto extract. So this from the grinder will automatically pull out any mob essence and shove it into there, which is exactly what we're looking for. Alright, so then these bits over here, I've got just a button on this block, and if we take a look, the RedNet controller is actually connecting to the bottom of that block, and it's just hard to see, but trust me, it's there. And if I right click just on it, nope, I missed. I do not want fluid in here. That just may keep fluid. Anyway, the top is set to do green with a strong signal, so when I push that button it sends out a green pulse which activates the extract, and that shoves it into this chest where I've got a bunch of these items. The reverse is in this chest where I'm using the magenta, and that goes in with a signal. So let's see, I've got switches here again. This is the black power or black redstone. This is using the blue redstone, and that's using yellow redstone, each to turn these various things on and off. And then I think so if you look, you can see the Draconic is spinning. So it's on. If I flip that, it is now off. And likewise with the rest of them. If I take a look at this grinder here, it's doing nothing, but if I flip it on, you can see it's now doing some work, and as soon as I flip it off, the work has stopped. Likewise, the autonomous activator is now on, and if I were to actually, let's just take a quick gander. You can see it's going throb, 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 and it's ready to chop at anything that comes through. So let's actually do that, and I'm going to have to figure out where that conduit went. All right, so let's go ahead and something I want a soul of to do lots of work. I really would like a gas soul, but I'm going to instead let's just do blazes, because why not? And let's toss that in there, push the button, and in a little bit of time, it should start up there, spitting out the blazes. In fact, I'm going to spin around here. And after a bit, there goes the blazes. They start charging. They get shoved forward to where the sword chops them up, and the XP gets sucked up into the ender tank there, and so I'm getting a source of XP that way. The mob essence is going below here because I figure it's close. I'm going to hook up a ender tank there so that I can use that for things like my fortuning with my block smasher, so I can fortune smash some of my ores that I have, things like Certus and whatnot. And this is really working, so it's going grand. What I do need to do is add some additional pieces here. There. Got them both. Ha 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 ha. I need to add some wings up here where I can spawn using the draconic evolution mob spawners, the various mob types that I want. Like I've got witches, which are just a regular witch spawner, but if I get a witch soul, I'd rather do the draconic because it's easy to turn on and off with a redstone signal. And why are you not getting hit? Are you not quite in the range? There. You can see how he got hit. Alright, so this is definitely working. It's working great. And I can just leave that for a while and take a look if I get any blaze souls. Which, for right now, I really don't. I need to get out of the range of the magnet. There, let's just shift and those items will fly over there. But I need to go ahead and set this up for witches, I think, for right now, and get me some good witch souls, because then I can set up a witch spawner up here, which is much better. Well, I've got something going. Hello, witches. So I moved to my two witch spawners over, put the cursed earth underneath, and that cursed earth really doesn't seem to be doing diddly squat, because it should remove the need for these guys to spawn if there's light. In fact, let me knock that off and come over here and knock this one off. But I was standing way back here going, okay, you should have no light over there. You should spawn lots of witches. And I lied. Obviously, it was those torches that were making it a little bit too bright in there. Anyway, these guys are pouring down. They've been chopping up and dying, and I'm getting the witch hands, which, you know, who cares? Let's look at the sword. Yep, it's fully charged at this point. It just barely made a cycle through the energetic infuser there. That's working splendiferously. Let's go take a quick gander and see if I got a witch soul yet. I had a spider and two blazes, but I don't have a witch soul yet. So that's what I'm really waiting for this to do. And then I can start making some spawners that I can turn on and off with a redstone signal, and you know, all the goodness that comes with that. So I'm gonna go AFK up there a bit more. Because it should, see, I'm way back here. Whoa, hover mode on, because there's no ground below me. So is it dark enough that those witches are spawning? Because I'm way out of 16 block radius. And I've got my chunk loader there. And I'm certainly hoping that nope, he just spawned over there. So, okay. That must be working then. Alrighty. So, yeah, AFK time, and I've got my little spot right here when I wasn't thinking the cursed earth was doing anything. And yeah, I'm gonna AFK while I make some refried beans to eat with some tortilla chips. Well, I threw some torches on there to disable most of the witches spawning. There's still a few in the corners. Yep, see, thank you for proving the point. And they come splatting on down, but they really can't hit me. You know, the poison is eh. But I've got one of the draconic spawners here, but I moved some of the red net cabling up here. Oh, stop coming to me. I moved some of the red net cabling up to here with some signal colors. And if we zip over to here, pull up the wrench, I went ahead and extended it up along here so these correspond with those over there. In fact, you can kind of see the colors. It's a light blue, gray, I think that's light gray and dark gray. Anyway, those are there, and that's going to be my gas spawner, my witch spawner, and my Enderman spawner. But let's first go ahead and close up those there, and I need some levers because I want to turn them off for right now. And if it's working right, let's get rid of these witches because they are so obnoxious. So let's see, I don't need these things. I need those. These should convert these into regular. Yep. So now they're stabilized and I can break them. And now they're no longer witch spawners, but they're just plain old everyday spawners. Let me get my... Oh, I've got so much cursed earth, I don't care. Alright, so... Hey, witch. You should die. These witches will sometimes just kind of hang there in the corner and avoid being chopped. Anyway, him, he said. So if I put one there and one there, and this one, they're all the same. Alright, so at this point I have Nether Star and Wyvern Core and Golden Apple. So the Nether Star means I no longer need to be here. The Golden Apple means that spawn requirements of light are ignored, and then the core here just changed them all to tier 2, which is good. So I'm going to go ahead and put my remaining conduit there. And for grins and giggles, let's go ahead and toss those there. Do I have any glowstone on me? Nope. I've got gunpowder, but that's not what I wanted. At this point, I can probably do the souls just fine. And Endermen were going on top. Yep, and the signal that's coming in is stopping it from running. That's why he's just standing there still. And then witch there, and then ghast there, which looks so huge. Do I have any blocks? I've got a few blocks. I think I'm going to tear these down real quick because I want to make sure that the ghast, if it spawns, will not have an easy way out. And he's still coming through that side, so let's grab a few more blocks. Safety third. We want to make sure that things are not going to come and bite us in the butt, because that would be bad, with the capital bad. So just a couple more blocks here. Alright, so that should stop the ghast from coming through. Alrighty, so at this point I want the draconic grinder on, and you can see the little stuff is glimmering there, so that's good. Ghast. Oh, spinning. That's good to see. And I'm going to take off real quick my magnet ring. Alright, will you actually spawn something in here? that is. Yep, holy cow. Ah, no. Do not spawn out. Okay, I need to turn this off, because this is bad. Why are you... Oh, come on, I can shoot you guys. Why are you spawning... Oh, I think it's too high. Because it's spawning multiples, and then they're pushing each other out. And that is a problem. So that one should not be there. Let's turn on Witches and Endermen. I wanted to be able to grind so many of them. I guess what I should do is capture a ghast soul. Hey, I've got a ghast soul. Yep, see, there they come in, they get pushed towards there, and they just get ground up in great gobs. And there's so much V right there, just sitting. Oh, look at them all go. Ugh. Non-sanity must be spawning up another RF Tools dimension. So that is certainly going gangbusters, so that's great, but let's turn them off. Alrighty, I think Draconic is not going to work, so let's go with Ghast here. Put you in here, send you off, and I should start spawning them in much smaller numbers. Alrighty, it should start. Takes a good 5-10 seconds for it to kind of wake up and start spawning. He said, expecting it to be true. Oh, are you not working? Oh. Alright, alright. Let me figure out what's going on here. I love the wiggly legs. The work is going. There's no power, or it's thinking it's been turned off. One of the things I did was changed it so that it wasn't a... No, not you. You. No, still not you. I want the conduit. There we go. I changed this so it was no longer a strong signal. But let's change that. And autonomous activator. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong thing. I don't want that. I want that there. That should be just going, unless there's getting a signal from the one above. Well, I'm going to lose the Ghast Soul because that one is just definitely not working. Oh, here, let's put my magnet back on. Alright. Come to me. Alright, I think that that redstone signal that was getting was also flagging that as an issue. So, did you... Oh, go. There's the problem, not that. That didn't go through. Why did you not go through? Oh, because you are now a conduit block instead of a regular block, so this doesn't charge. So this active with signal red, no. I'm afraid I already used purple someplace. No, it doesn't look like I did. So okay, we will go ahead and use you with purple. Turn you on there. And we'll set you a strong signal and purple. So now, if I press you, you are gone. All right, so that should go ahead and get that auto spawner running. And let's quickly triple check. There's my Mob spawner from the Draconic Evolution is running, so... You doing anything? Yeah, this is where... Is it not working because I did something wrong, or is it not working because it's just taking a while? It's got work. Oh, it's saying it can't spawn them because it's not valid. It's not liking the space around it. So those must not be considered transparent blocks. Alrighty. So that means I'm going to have to... let's get the soul back out of there. Yep, there's the gas soul back. So it'll stop freaking out on that. Well, that's not so good. I need to then get me a new soul for the ghast. Let's see, requires player, no. That comes back, no. But you are not getting the wyvern core because that's way too active. All right, I'm gonna go borrow a soul from Non. I know he's got lots and lots of those, so let's do that. So it's not 100% in action, but it is far better than what I've had, and I like it. I still have wings to assemble with various mobs that I need to grind away, but once I've got a good soul for them, then I can set up a draconic spawner for them, and that should work pretty good. I like it. What about you? Oh, okay. Well, that's good to hear. Anyway, this has been Grok the DuckFarmer here on the FTOG.net server, playing Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved. Expert mode. Making the mob grinders. Oh yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye. P.S. with the tier 1 instead of the tier 2, it's better, but occasionally they still pop out.